Alright,
So that's like when I made the algebra
everyone.
fun. Jin was like,
From here,
"That
we go
was
straight to our
physically
final
painful
target,
because I
Ultimisia.
facepalmed too hard."
Let's go over the plan again. First, enter Lunatic Pandora and rescue alone. Next, you fight Sorceress Adele.
I don't know.
It'll be a surprise attack. Show no mercy. Now, here comes the tricky part.
Alright, so we got a lunatic Pandora.
Adele will need to pass her on her powers before being defeated. Rinoa, will you be willing to accept them?
Kill Adele. Now gets Adele's power.
Yes.
Which may not be the best idea, but...
Good.
Oh well.
Next, we wait for Sorceress Ultimisia to possess Rinoa.
And then Ultimisia possesses Rinoa.
This will be hard on you, Rinoa, but will you do it?
Right now it's just
Yes.
Yes.
That's the spirit.
Oh.
in the same chat room. Oh.
Then, Alone sends Rinoa and Ultimisia to the past.
Uncomfortable.
Alone brings back Rinoa. Then, head to the future through compressed time. Ultimisia lives far in the future where none of us can technically exist.
Actually, I'm looking around in my room.
There's only one way to make yourself exist in a world like that.
Always behind you.
As friends, don't forget one another. As friends, believe in one another. Believe in your friend's
Anyway,
existence, and
So,
they'll
of
also
course,
believe
it
in
all
yours.
comes down to love and friendship and all that stuff.
To be friends, to like one another, and to love one another. You
There
can't
was
do
no
these
it
things
to
alone.
spoil.
You need somebody.
That was what I was referring to.
Right, guys?
Like,
What place reminds you of your friends? Imagine being in that place with all your friends.
of the power of friendship.
Once time compression begins, think of that place and try to get there.
Well, okay,
That's all.
This is like the one scene in the game that really does that. Besides that,
That place will welcome you.
it's not that
You'll be able to get there no matter what period you're in.
Or rather, this is the only scene where they just say...
You need love and friendship for this mission, and the courage to believe it.
But it's still really corny. and I
It's
love
all about love, friendship, and courage.
friendship and courage.
I thought it
I'm
was
counting
all
on you
power,
guys.
wisdom, and courage. Oh wait, wrong series.
Love and peace.
Love and friendship and all that sounds corny, but everyone seems
So,
to be up
I
for it.
realized, wait, there's something missing. I only count 5 of the main party members.
You think it'll succeed?
There's Selphie, and then I remembered, wait, she's
We'll
blind.
try.
I love how instead of having an actual plan, they basically have a written speech.
And Laguna's leg is cramping up, of course.
Laguna! And I'm back.
You really should get that checked out.
Yes, you should.
Laguna must have been pretty young when he was, assault in the army, because he doesn't look that old right now.
That's because of magic.
Or because the developers didn't bother to create another model for him.
They used Botox Saga.
Botox Saga. Or Botox Gara.
Botox Garagaragarama.
Alright, so I realized that there was a particularly amusing ability that I had not shown off yet.
And you're about to show us?
Yes. Oh yeah, notice the playing time. Over 61 hours now.
Yeah.
Wow.
It was like around 50 or something after the last session. Maybe 52 or 53.
Is that a ruby dragon?
Yes, but it is not the one that killed me. You may notice that I have a command up that was not there before, for Quistis.
What was that command?
Oh, you'll see.
When it comes back.
And I don't have any of the GFs that I particularly... Oh, wait, I do.
Devour.
Yes, that is the command I will be showing off.
Wait, isn't Meteor the imagine the spell that was like the real big bad
Yes, in Final Fantasy VII, that was like a world-destroying spell. I hope I didn't pause for too long here. I didn't notice this when I was editing.
Why did you pause here?
I don't remember. Although, if it happened for more than 30 seconds, I probably would have noticed. Because it would have shown up in iMovie. Girl from Ipanema?
Like, you know, it's elevated.
Okay, good. That wasn't for too long. So, to use Devour, think Pokemon. You have to get its hit points low. Yes, well, I summoned Doom Train so that the Ruby Dragon would have it. Yes, it's Doom Train. Okay, we'll establish that. Well, you want to use Doom Train to slow it down and decrease its vitality to 0. And then I realized it also did something that I didn't want it to do. It started the petrification countdown. I'm like, crap, I don't want it to be petrified. Oh, good thing it doesn't petrify it instantly.
Yes.
So I'm scanning. I scanned it just because I need to know how many hit points it has. And I would have used her limit break, except that I knew there was a chance that she'd do something that would kill it, so I didn't want that to happen. Now instead I'm using a soft on it so that it won't get petrified.
I bet that Ruby Dragon's very confused right now.
Oh yeah.
Seriously? You're going to heal me? What? Really? Really?
Well, I didn't actually restore any of its hit points.
With his magic eyebrows.
So if a bobcat is like a cat without any tail, is Angelo a bob dog?
Probably.
So yeah.
Wouldn't that be something sort of like a Doberman? Because the Dobermans tend to have short tails, unless that's when they have them cut off.
Angelo is not a Doberman.
I know, I was just thinking about real life dogs have very short tails.
Yeah, you're right, they do, but
But they have actually have their tails cut off. Not called short tails.
Yeah, I thought
Oh.
a bobcat was like just kind of a type of like wild.
yes, a bobcat is a wild cat. I'm just commenting on how Angelo has like no tail. So, of course, getting him down to low hit points is a lot easier when two of my characters can hit for near max damage.
Wait, so what are you trying to do with this guy?
I'm trying to get its HP low without killing it so that Quistis can eat it.
Nom 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 nom.
Now, I don't know why using the breath, or why fire resistance
What?
why fire resistance doesn't reduce the damage that you take from its breath attack.
For a second, I thought that you were censoring your own video for some
No.
reason.
No.
Like, I really doubt there could be anything, like, terrible in this game that would really require censoring.
Alright, so, take two.
Pretty flowers.
Mmm.
Wait, so, I'm curious, what in-game reason is there for her to be able to eat dragons?
It's Ida, and it's the most powerful GF in the game. That's what gives you the ability. Anyway, so
it basically gives you the ability to be Kirby.
yes, except you don't get their powers.
Party face.
However, so some monsters will do bad things to you when you eat them. For example, you don't want to eat a Malboro.
Well, that kind of makes sense.
Yes. Yeah, others will, like, damage you or cause bad status effects. Others will restore hit points, etc. But what you really want is there are a few monsters that will actually give you permanent stat boosts if you eat them.
Nice.
Like a T-Rexor will give you +1 strength permanently.
So if you eat a ton of them, you can just level up.
Yes, you can max out your stats by eating the right kind of monsters.
Did you get anything from the Ruby Dragon, or did you just kill it?
I think you're supposed to get +10 to maximum hit points, but Quistis' hit point maximum was already 9,999. Now, if I'd been smart, or if I'd known, then I would have, I should have removed the HP junction so that her max HP would have been below that. So, after all that fooling around / plot, it's actually time to start the end game.
Yay!
Where
Nice.
am I going? Of course I have to get lost before we can do this, though.
Of course, it would have been a JRPG if no one got lost.
It wouldn't be a Thinker 2112 Let's Play if I didn't get lost.
Of course.
I thought it was supposed to be at Tears Point. Oh, there it is.
You didn't notice this giant, monolith, practically?
It wasn't on my screen.
Oh, Thinker.
Here we go. Let's
Wait,
bust
why
it
is Zell the
then.
co-pilot?
I wonder if we can get through
Why
this.
is the...
Zell
Why
and
is the...
Selphie.
Don't worry about it.
Why are Zell and Selphie
Are the machine guns and main cannon ready?
We have the Riddle Brigade piloting.
We're ready! Let's just fire like crazy and make a big hole!
Yes.
Boom!
Sorry, I do not trust either of those idiots in the pilot's chair.
See, if I were doing this as like a movie, I would have Selphie be like sort of
Shields.
a closet nerd. Like, just plays dumb.
Woohoo!
If I were making this into a movie, I wouldn't. But if I was, I just wouldn't even have Zell or Selphie.
They are kind of major characters.
Well, just replace them replace them with two nameless mutants or something.
That would seriously take away from it, in my
It would
opinion.
still be better than having Zell and Selphie. Easily the two most annoying characters in the game.
Well, let's just agree to disagree on that. Selphie's happy.
Well, I mean, of course, you would lose quite a bit, but I was just kind of more joking. Never mind.
We sure made a huge mess. That's an understatement. Anyway, the party I have now is pretty much the party I'm going to use for most of the big battles.
Quistis, Rinoa, and Squall.
Yes. Most people prefer Zell instead of Quistis, but as I've said before, I suck at using the dual limit breaks, so